Hello everyone, in this video we are going to have a lot of different stories and a lot of different news stories. Keep a critical mind as always. I will always try to put all the evidence and proof out there. If there isn't enough, then also you can search for yourself, but I will try to keep all those things out there for you guys. And as always, keep a critical mind and I hope you enjoy. A little bit of a chatty chat point for Hex graduation. This person is kind of having a bit of a thing going on. Percy had a problem with Hex for a while and mostly blamed on his bad false use of dark humor. For example, made those jokes using family ashes as fertilizer. I don't know if it was dark humor or truth, but still, it was in bad taste. It was in very poor taste. That's why Vanta reacted the way he did. He was like, holy crap. But it was in bad taste. Even joking about it. Joking about doing things to people's ashes and desecrating people's ashes, disrespecting people like that, is, I think, a joke going too far. I can understand dark humor, but for me, it felt like it was a joke going too far. Doesn't matter if it's Hex or if it could have been someone I liked, like, Kirikoko or something like that, or Keisan or anything like that. I would still see it as in bad taste. General sarcasm was never really a problem for me, probably because it didn't make it into the clips. So I saw False's video where the legit first clip of the video is Hex Haywire using his sarcasm to rant for 2 minutes about a question where you tell us you're reincarnate. Him doing that is legitimate, because in no way, shape, or form is any corporate VTuber going to tell you their PL. Where in anyone's mind is it logical for a corporate VTuber under an NDA, under, that kind of secrecy, to actually go out and say their PL? No corporate VTuber has ever done that before. Maybe they've given hints in their PL of who they used to be, but they don't do anything direct. And of course, he's not going to do it direct. Huge act because the one person of your highly parasocial fan base asked you if you would let them know your active use your past life. Apparently, fast forward his actual graduation stream. Legit mocks Anna for being the most cancelled VTuber. It was a joke that I saw later. It was mentioned that it was a joke. My comment section mentioned that it was a joke. Again, I think a lot of people, because of the fact, myself included, I made that mistake, and that's why I'm correcting it here as well. Assumed that it was just him being mean, but I think even in my video, even in the video where I mentioned it, I did mention that it was a joke. He did say it was a joke. It's just, banter maybe that they have back and forth. It's Anna loves having that type of banter, it seems like, so maybe Anna and Hex have that type of thing going on where they have that type of banter. I know Anna and Khyo had that type of banter, so you never know. People are responding as a man a bit of a C, but not endearing an Australian way, the American way with the hard C. I don't think Aussies pronounce it as sunt. The air quotes do not translate well in other languages, or when you don't have a home 3D model while working in one of those most profitable agencies in the sphere for almost close to 2 years. Also, someone in falseeyed's comment section said it the best: how do you have an international fan base and not know that sarcasm does not translate well to other cultures? That is very true. So the person who commented on False's video, very true. You do not use sarcasm that way a lot of times, because sarcasm, even in English language, sarcasm cannot translate well. So be very careful, especially when you are not liked the way Hex is not liked. It is hard to use sarcasm, especially in the, it translated from English to maybe, Southeast Asia and Asian cultures and things like that. It will not translate the same way. They have their own form of sarcasm, but it's not the same as the American form of sarcasm, or the British form of sarcasm, or hell, even the Aussie form of sarcasm, which is crazy, Not the only one with the opinion, but I especially disagree with your interpretation. Reaction to the Korean fans have clearly shown a language barrier issue. Yeah, it was a language barrier issue overall. And I think that's the reason why a lot of people overreacted in the Korean sphere, because it was a language issue. But still, saying those type of things, he seems to not really have a good bearing of time and place for these things, which is interesting to say the least, because he is a corporate VTuber. This is going to be more of just an Aqua news segment, kind of just updating you guys on what's going on with Aqua of Hololive, who is going to be graduating in about a week. She has announced that after her membership ends on the 28th, her channel will remain and all memberships cover songs will be made public. Also today is her last member stream. So she made her last member stream, Legends Never Die, Ash doing legendary stuff, Lead, Sin doing legendary stuff, all these people doing legendary stuff, Aqua dropping a legendary tall pile of dishes. The end date is here on X.com. They mentioned here that regarding Minato Aqua's YouTube membership, Aqua Crew, in accordance with the artist's wishes, will end at 23:59 on Wednesday, August 28th. So even before her graduation, she's ending the memberships. Refunds will be handed out in accordance to YouTube guidelines. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please refer to the YouTube guidelines. Please be sure to watch before the deadline, as you will no longer be able to view limited content. So anything stuck behind the membership will be stuck behind the membership, of course. And here is her announcement on her actual channel. YouTube membership will end on August 28th. Along with that, we have decided to make members only singing videos public. Please keep listening to me. And here is the list of the songs that were put out. She made a little playlist of it, so you can see which ones are actually out there. This is her actual thing here, that you have, that these popping out here. These both popped out at around the same time 6 hours ago. Just giving you a little bit of a clue of what's happening with Minato Aqua. We're continuing on with other people, mentioning the same thing, that are memberships, exclusive content, the covers specifically, not all of our exclusive content, but the covers particularly, are going public. And I wasn't aware of membership covers. Are there other Holo members who do it? Been watching 4 years, and it's the first time I heard about it. So yeah, I guess there are some membership only covers. I didn't even know that existed, but it makes sense. You got to give your members something extra. And Aqua and Hololive do seem like the type of people that would give extra to their members. Aqua will also be making her final Holograph appearance in tomorrow's episode. So this was as of 5 hours ago. So it is tomorrow, as in tomorrow JST is what I'm guessing, because it's August 25th at 1800, so it's 6 p.m. So that will be probably within 12 hours of when I'm doing this, or maybe even less. By the time you watch this, it's probably either happened or going to happen. If it's not, this is 1800 JST. That's Japanese Standard Time, by the way, Japan Standard Time. So you just adjust your clocks based on that, and she's going to have her final episode there. Better be some fireworks on this one, but I also hope no windows will be harmed. Harder to place them without Achan around. Nodoka seems to be doing a fine job with the windows at least. And that is, with Nodoka's final Hologra episode. I mean, not Nodoka. I mean, Achan's final Hologra episode, where she broke windows and things like that. The Twitter link is here, as always. It's saying, episode 275 of Hololive's Holo no Graffiti airs in 1800 tomorrow, August 25th. Previous deconstruction of magical genre. So it's going to be this one. This is a previous one. This is 6 days ago. This is a previous one about magical girls. The previous one was that one, and this one is going to be the next one, of course. With it is a sad day. It is going to be a sad day because Aqua was a big part of Hololive for 6 years. So she's an OG. She's been there for a very long time. Day has come, Akutan. I need to prepare myself. It's going to be a sad day for a lot of people, of course. It's going to be a sad day, of course, for a lot of people. And that's why I'm doing this, so that the people who do enjoy Akutan, who do enjoy Aqua, can also have these memories and have, a little bit of a remembrance of who she was and updates on things that are happening with her. Aqua placed all of her items in the box as a memento at the end of supposedly her last Minecraft stream, after spending the entire stream visiting and reminiscing all the good times she had there. She did. She went and reminisced a lot about everything. The Akutan Shion mural is not done. It's basically the original Holo server where they created a bunch of stuff. It's like a huge server with a lot of things created in there. That's never going to disappear because it has a lot of memories. It may not be used anymore, but they can always, spin it back up because it has been saved. It is archived. If you run a server yourself on your own servers, like I've run it on my own PC before, you can archive things like that. And I'm pretty sure all that stuff, including Akutan's, all of her things that she has here. She says, to give me wings, thank you. All of her things here are going to be saved, just like what happened with Kiryu, just what happened with Mel, what happened with everybody. Even Rushia has her own spot where everything was saved. They didn't scrub her out of there, even though she went in, not the best terms. But everybody who has been a part of Hololive, who had had to leave, who was able to be a part of the server, has their own little box and their own place saved, their own house saved, all that kind of stuff. None of it is torn down. So those memories are still going to be there. And other people are probably going to be reminiscing at some point when Aqua is gone. We give our Os to the 07s to the original commander of the Hololive Resistance. Yes, she was the original commander of the Hololive Resistance. Absolutely. That was an amazing saga, the Hololive Resistance. Look it up. If you want Hololive Resistance Minecraft, you can look it up. It was amazing. I'm pretty sure there are tons of clips out there. It was fun. It was so much fun. And Aqua was a big part of it. So that's one of her legacies that's going to be there. It's such a finality moment for me. It's like, wow, it's actually the end. Something about seeing the last time someone logs on and then signs off is really hard. See you tomorrow, bro. Last online 9 years ago. I remember that. That's an internet story there. I had that one friend on Steam, last online 13 years ago. Yeah, that happens. And then, sometimes they come back and sometimes they never do because you know, they pass away or other things. But in this case, it's a positive thing in the sense that she's moving on and moving on with her life and having a life, which is what she wants. A little quick thing on Sencho, which is Marine, Hosho Marine from Hololive, 3rd generation. Hololive Fantasy, I believe that's the generation. It says, saddest Aqua Clipper onion. Before Marine joined Hololive, she heard about a female gamer that cleared certain games insanely fast, and then she started to watch her. It was Aqua stream, and she found out how cute and how composed she is even at difficult games. Marine joined Hololive because of Aqua. The reason why we know this is that they recently had a quote-unquote mother-daughter stream, because they have that mother-daughter thing going on, you know, as a kind of like a thing going on in their lore and stuff like that. In the community, and she did say that she joined Hololive because of Aqua. We sometimes forget that some of the early gen members are the reason later editions became interested in VTubers. Hachama was Koko's Oshi. Sora was one of the reasons why Kanata joined. And now this. Hachama was also one of the reasons Fuamoko joined Hololive. She baits 2 or 3 legends. Source Twitter, Aqua's influence just so vast. It's a fun talk stream. Looks like Sencho has come to accept that Aqua will leave and try to make some fun memories with her in the end. That's what every single one of her friends wants to do. Wants to also show Aqua she will not be forgotten. The community won't forget you, Aqua. I know that as 100% fact. We haven't forgotten Alo. We haven't forgotten even early ones like Hitomi Chris, Mel, other ones. We won't forget anybody. We won't forget you guys. Unless you do something really, really horrible, like actually try to hurt somebody, then we'll forget you because, you know, that's just wrong. But if you do go on a positive note, we won't forget you. A quick little thing here. Let's take a look at the studio covers new Wonderwall. That's what I call it. It's their the new studio signature wall version 1.0. Narissa, Hi Darlings. You have Koseki. You have, you know, down here. Apparently there's a small little thing here, you know, near Fuamoko. It says it's next to a comic panel about ID M-chan, so it might be them, given how vertical signature is. Might be Asumi Sena, probably Yusuke the Iresu. All these people, like one here. You have, of course, let's go down here. You have all of this going on. Seresfana, Kroni, Fubuki, other people down here. You know, Gura, Marine, Korone in other places. You have Nene there. You have others that have been put up there. Basically, someone is putting up the different moments that someone actually did do signatures, the different moments, and putting them all on here. The ones that they were able to capture, which is a nice thing to do for the community. Nice thing for the community to see. It says, I hope cover archive this digitally and may be put in Hollow Earth as an attraction for public to visit. Collage based on public photos, videos of the wall. Most of them are tweets, but there are some exotic sources like the TikTok promo being the only updated source for left side, including Matsuri and Suisei's signatures. I had no idea guests could sign. As soon as I saw Pimaru, I did a double take. Neither did Suna. She was there for Toa's solo live, so she didn't sign the wall. You know, it's a nice thing. The big guests, like, you know, when it's come to a 3D live, etc., they can all sign that wall. She didn't say, Anya stated 2023, she didn't get to sign the wall. Said that her reason for that is because she was busy in preparation for ID Showcase. So some people may be too busy to sign the wall, but eventually that wall will be signed again. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the Bijo one was actually at the very top of the wall. I think it was mentioned. Could be the gap near the top right. Bibu put her signature at the top of the wall, used a ladder to do so. She used a ladder to do so, that's cute. But yeah, wonderful things that Hololive does for their talents. I don't know if Nijisanji does this, I don't think they do. But it's very nice to see all this kind of stuff happening. Moving on to other groups that are out there. There's a new VTuber group and art studio that's here. We're here to capture your hearts and your wallets. It's VFOURA, which is basically going to be a VTuber group that is dedicated to artists, it looks like. Your VTuber vision, our heartfelt mission, unserious girl group, art services, content creation. So they're going to be doing maybe art related stuff. They are going to be doing, I guess their actual livers are going to be doing their art commissions there too. A way for them to get art commissions as well. Let's take a look at what they have here for their VTuber group. The designs are cute. So they all look like animal-based VTubers. One of them does look like a kitsune. One of them could possibly be a cow, like a cow VTuber. Won't be a bull VTuber because it has boobas, but it's probably a cow VTuber there. A lot of people seem to be excited. They are, you know, mentioning things like, oh my effing god, another VTuber group and an art studio to take my money. Can't wait for the reveal. OS, Oh my god, that's so cute. Y'all have always wanted art-focused VTuber group. We hope to meet your expectations. We're all still learning as artists, and it's exciting to share the journey with fellow artists and content creators. So it looks like it started out as a small, gathering of artists maybe, and then they decided, screw it, we're gonna debut together, and we're gonna make it a art-related thing overall. Hopefully, they go well, because a lot of times, unfortunately, VTuber groups that become VTuber organizations, because of the fact, one or more of them aren't very business focused, at least, they don't have the business acumen to start a business and keep it going and keep it being profitable, because you can have all the desire and all the chutzpah you want, all that, the drive that you want, but if you don't have it working properly as a business, as a type of business that makes a lot of money, as Face Connect and others do, then you will not succeed, unfortunately. If it were just based on desire and based on the energy you put in, then a lot of smaller VTubers would be huge and would be millionaires by now. That's just the way it goes, unfortunately, in this very competitive world. Song is called Heart. We believe we stumbled upon it randomly online while selecting music. Just too good to pass up. Love the flap flap. MF flap flap. Filet mignon. Finest piece of steak. Yeah, that's making me think that one of them is a cow VTuber. It's Pikachu. Yeah, it's all Pikachu. But yeah, that's the only thing that scares me. I mean, it's a lot of wonderful people, it seems like. And when it goes from VTuber group to VTuber organization, that's usually where the problems start, monetary-wise, money-wise. Because then they have the drive to actually, of course, make a profit, and that can rub people the wrong way and, cause other issues. This here is just an opinion piece, and of course, just take it as an opinion piece. An opinion by one random person online who is also a VTuber, and also someone who commissions others on occasion when the money is there. It rarely is, but when the money's there, I like having people that I can commission for this affordable price. Logo icon, $15 US. That's amazing. That is something that I can afford. And I don't like it when people try to pressure others to raise prices. Someone DM'd me about pricing my icons really low and I'm harming the market. No, you're not. If these people cannot put it that low, well, that's different than what you can do. A lot of people put it lower because that's what they can afford to do. That's what they can actually do on their own because they don't have to, make it so that there's, really high prices. Of course, if you're in high demand, supply versus demand, always. If there's a lot of supply and low demand, then the prices should go lower according to the law of supply and demand. The rules, the unspoken rules of supply and demand, because there's no actual law out there. But it's the unspoken rules of supply and demand. This person can afford to put it this way, then the demand will go really high for them, and that's probably what the other person doesn't like. The fact that they're choosing this person who does good logos, by the way. This other person here, who says, is saying, Serbia, want to say that your logos are amazing. Graphic designer myself, I really, really think you should raise your prices. Having prices so low harms the market. No, it doesn't. It harms your bottom line. That's what you're talking about. We're just starting up. For the first 10 logos, you have low prices, but almost 400 logos. I believe your work should be more fairly priced. And, guilt tripping them into this is not what you do. I don't care who you are. I don't care how big you are, but that's not right. You're just doing what this person says, no regard for yourself. Person may be a scammer and telling you this info to set you up for failure. Scammers win because they prey upon people that have kind hearts and are true to their desires, true to their kindness that they have. And I really hope this person doesn't raise it too much more, because I'm actually thinking of, being able to eventually do logos, and having people that have affordable prices like this is a godsend for a person who maybe once every couple of months has $15 to spend on something. I don't have like $100, $200, $300 to spend on a logo. I sometimes, maybe like a couple of times a year, have $15 available to me to make a logo. So that is why my lifeblood is having people like this. And even when they're like this, if they do an amazing logo, I'll give them like $5 extra. I'll give them a good tip, because even then I feel like, holy crap, they did an amazing job and I want to help them out. Even then I'll give a tip. But still, don't be like this guy and, guilt trip someone to raising the prices because you want to make more money. It's pretty much you want to take the competition out and make it so you get more money. Don't do this. This is just my opinion, though. You can think of it differently. Of course, always price things based on something that will give you a living, and what is based on what you feel you deserve for what you are making. As I am a Twitch streaming VTuber, this caught me by surprise. There was a post a while back that I covered myself as well, saying that karaoke streaming is not going to be allowed because of, I'm guessing, music industry people are forcing them to, DMCA and that kind of stuff. Utaite's focus of the career would warrant them to DMCA, possibly due to termination of their channels. Even if they disable VODs, clipping for those streams and or resulting VODs doesn't give karaoke backing tracks, it would be bad news for them. Then it would be very bad news for me, as the whole gimmick of my VTuber is heavy metal, visual kei karaoke. Are my concerns actually true, or are they exaggerated? People down here are saying it's being reworded now, but karaoke streams have always been against Twitch TOS. It's not a new rule. People have just been getting around it by not saving VODs and using split audio. And as far as I know, it's not heavily enforced. But the rule has always been there. Just thought that you were considering switching to YouTube over this, but YouTube has the same rules. That's why karaoke streams for Hololive, etc. are unarchived unless they're all Japanese songs, because they have permission to use these songs. YouTube might even be worse because there's a chance you get DMCA'd mid-stream and your stream ends. Except for when Twitch, the karaoke plugin, obviously. Jim, that's not around anymore. I was around during the karaoke plugin that Twitch had. It was actually something where you could actually, get songs, you could actually see the songs on the screen, get the music and everything, and it would be allowed through Twitch because that was their karaoke thing. Once the recording industry and they got big, started going after them, that's when they stopped doing that. Twitch rules are pretty much always enforced on demand. Basically, if you get reported, that's when it gets enforced. This has always been on YouTube since ages ago. It's been on Twitch, but not very hardly enforced. But the problem is the platforms, both platforms, they didn't really enforce it. YouTube kind of does, because they have their automatic copyright system, that what it will do is it'll just demonetize your stuff. That's what happens to me whenever I do karaoke. Just demonetizes my video, my VOD, and makes it so that I can't get any ad revenue on it. It's fine. I'm whatever. I understand that part. Now I'm just like, whatever. I'm just doing it for fun. Going by that, I'd say Twitch karaoke will survive, although it takes more effort to sing now, assume you just ignore the rules and pray that no one will notice. So I won't be surprised if Twitch VTubers V-singers will take a hit. They might take a hit. We'll see how it goes. I will keep you guys updated on that part. Welcome back, everybody, to a VTuber Showcase, where I'd like to give back to the wonderful community that's given so much to me by helping other VTubers grow. However big they may end up becoming, it doesn't matter. I just want them to grow. And I want to give back to this community. So here we have Pi, the queen of cupcakes. The Twitch is that. The rigger is Goozy. The art is Pie Cake. Clips is Pi 4K. They have a new schedule out. They have recently celebrated 827 followers. And here we go. It's growing. 827 followers on, I believe, here. Now it's 843. And let's go to their Twitch and take a look at this clip here that we have. 9-second clip. It's a short clip. But let's take a look at this clip.
I wear this cute maid outfit for myself. No, not like I did it for you, chat. Stupid, huh?
Yeah, tsundere. Yeah, tsundere. She wants to do the tsundere. Let's go to the about section, of course. We're going to take a look. Your favorite yapping queen. Business inquiries right there. I, Pi, am a fallen princess who lured into a vampire, has not lost her memories. Turned into a vampire who lost memories. So she's a vampire who lost her memories. Though the remains of my old empire is the one necklace I always have with me, who's infused with my family's magic ever since. I try to find the truth about the destruction of my empire and who wants to rebuild it again. So you want to join me? There we go. That's a little bit of their lore. Let's take a look at their YouTube channel. They put their smash or pass things there. Their tier lists, how they want to become the little funny little skits here. It's all wonderful. I mean, it's good to see that they are also trying to branch out into YouTube. And of course, thank you so much for being a part of this VTuber Showcase. I really do hope that this helps you on your VTuber journey and it helps you grow and more people, to find you. Thank you so much for watching. That is all the news that we have for today. Please let me know down below if you want to know any more news or if you have any comments regarding anything that you saw here, which I will try my best to respond to. I love seeing your comments down below. Of course, as well, like and subscribe to the channel. That will give you more information every single day. I do 2 videos a day, so hopefully you enjoy.